I'm not gonna wait out the storm. I got places to be. Continue down the road. Alright, stuff's happening here. I actually, like, side note, I don't remember how this goes. I haven't played it since I was like 12. Okay. Suddenly, there's a horrible, ghostly face outside the car window. In terror, you swerve into a ditch. Yeah, sounds like me. The car breaks down. That sucks because it's raining. Thinking you may have hit somebody, you look around, but don't see anything but the blackness of the forest around you and the deserted road. The rain is coming down very, very heavy now. Well, I could stay in the car, but my car's broken down, so it's not like it's gonna magically heal. Let's walk to get help. Here's me and my friend. There's the spooky house. You find an ancient path winding through the gnarled trees. The path leads up a steep hill to a spooky old house. That's a spooky old house, which sits atop the hill, waiting your approach. The path also continues around the hill, away from the old house. Alright, well, the spooky old house doesn't look that spooky to me. What do you guys think? Yeah, I knew today was gonna suck because you and Ryan are quitting. That's why I was like, don't contact me, Ryan. I'm really sorry that you guys had an agitated day. Oh, hey, Laura! Alright, looks good. Looks good to you? We should enter the old house. You're quitting vaping too? What a time. Alright, so I think the old house might have like a phone or even like a mechanic. You don't know what's in there. And if we walk around, all we're gonna find is backyard. Okay, so why would I run back to my car? Let's go to the path. As you approach the forbidding entrance to the old house, you hear a rustling coming from the bushes next to the massive wooden door. The door to the house appears to be slightly ajar and could be easily pushed open. I'm not gonna investigate the noise in the bushes because that just sounds stupid. I mean, for fun, it sounds fun, but like, if it's like a noise, it's probably just like a squirrel. Oh, you supported each other? Oh, okay. That's sweet. I'm so proud of you guys. You can do this. Okay. So, I'm not investigating the noise in the bushes. I'm gonna go right in this house. Should I knock? Is it polite to knock or should I just walk in like it's mine? Knock, don't be rude. Oh, really? I was gonna just charge in. Let him know who's the spooky one here. But I guess you're right. We'll knock. Wow, look at this artwork. I'm a huge fan. Lots to take in here. Your knock on the door echoes throughout the darkened tomb-like interior of the house. There is no answer. After several minutes, that's awkward, I waited that long, a light flickers on in the corridor as if beckoning you onward. You see dusty I walked in anyway. You see dusty portraits along the walls which depict a family of Corbats. This guy doesn't look related, all of which have a sinister gleam in their otherwise dead eyes. This guy, right here on the right, he doesn't look sinister to me. He kinda does. Continue along the corridor. This is too spooky. Go to the cellar. Yeah, okay. Head up the flight of steps to the left. Go into the backyard. Okay, so what do you think? Do we go down to the cellar, or head up the flight of the steps to the left, or continue on the corridor? I'm thinking corridor, just because like I have to finish what I've started. But the cellar also sounds like I could find somebody to help me down there. I feel like this is the best game I've ever played on Neopets. Well, I think I'm just gonna decide. Do you think I'll end up in the cellar eventually anyway? I think so. They keep Grandma in the cellar, yeah. Corridor. As you continue... Oh, who's that? As you continue along the corridor, suddenly there's an evil roar behind you. Okay, so he's rude. Silhouetted in the doorframe is a horrible, misshapen figure, which is briefly illuminated by the lightning flashing behind it. Why is there lightning flashing in your house? Oh, he's in a doorway. Okay. Okay, this guy... he doesn't look that bad, actually. Just a little ugly. Continue. As you walk into the shadow, poo poo pee pee. As you walk into the shadow, the statue comes to life and grabs you in its cold, stony hands. The horrific creature in the doorway approaches ominously from behind you, its footsteps echoing in the corridor. Oh my god, it got me? That was really anticlimactic. I didn't even get to watch myself die. Apparently me and my tubby little frog friend here are dead. Okay, so this statue has killed me. Gotcha. Would you like to try that one again? Yeah, let's see the cellar. Oh, it makes me start from the beginning? Alright, so we're continuing. We're walking to get help. Going up the path to the house. I never learned about the noise in the bushes. I kind of want to push open the door this time. Do you think it'll be any different? Oh my god, I did die! You push open the door and bravely walk into the dark house. You hear the rapid scraping of tiny feet upon the worn wooden floors. Could you guys hear that? I made a rapid scraping. And the sound of clanking teeth from somewhere above you. I don't know how to make a clanking teeth noise, but it sounds like I got eated. Try again. Okay, I guess. You guys were right about knocking. Wow, I guess always be polite. What if we just stay in the car? Walk to get help. Path to the house. Knock on the door. Alright. Oh, there's lots of options here. The cellar. Okay, the cellar looks like this. Huge black rats with gleaming red eyes run up the stairs, squealing and biting at your feet as you descend into the darkness. There's the smell of the graveyard down here. You come to the end of a tunnel, with water dripping from the ceiling and oozing down the walls into a stagnant, slime-covered pools at your feet. The end of the tunnel is blocked by rough-hewn wooden boards, which are covered by strange and arcane symbols. These are some strange and arcane symbols. Look at this rat. I love him. Try to break down the boards. Go back up and knock on the door. Go back up the stairs and into the house. I think we should try to break down the boards. The rapid scraping made your week. I'll try more acting. Okay, what's happening here? I think we were supposed to go to the cellar. Look at this cat. Oh my god, look at this wall art. Much to take in. After breaking down the boards, you enter some sort of strange old room. Arcane symbols and ancient texts line the walls. There is something else in here as well. Alright, something else is a cat. But look at this arcane symbol over here. Alright. Go back up and enter the house, go knock on the door, read the book on monsters, read the book on treasure, read the book on history. Many options. Oh, what game is this? If you go to, oh hey, how are you? If you go to the Haunted Woods, a Neopets, and click like Haunted House, it's an old game. Geez, I've been playing this one since I was like 10. but it's Haunted House from the Haunted Woods. It's really, really great for the season. Alright, so what book should we read? You probably remember this from way back. This was like what you would sit down with your friends and do late at night. Is that a card catalog? Oh yeah, I guess it is. So they just have like this weird library in their cellar that they've decorated beautifully. Okay, so I might read the book on monsters. Since nobody else has picked a book, but treasure and history sounds good too. But I feel like if I read the book on treasure, they're gonna think I'm like greedy and kill me. History, failed that in school. Okay, read the book on monsters. Whoa, look at him. Okay, I love him. I'm gonna take a picture of him. Got a lot of texts. He's beautiful. Alright. This ancient tome was apparently written by a former owner of the mansion above you. Did that look like a mansion to you guys? Not me. It describes giant, hairy black spiders that live in the mansion. Suddenly there is a horrible noise. The roar of some tormented beast coming down the tunnel towards you. He does look like a tormented beast. This is crazy. Run back up the stairs. Do we want to read the other books in the cellar? Or do we want to go the flight of stairs to the left? I feel like the flight of stairs to the left. I know, we escaped. We lived. I love the art here. This hoodie has no pockets and I keep going to like shove my hands in it, but it's just Brittany here. As you walk up the stairs, they suddenly collapse under you, turning into a slide. You fall through a trap door, which is conveniently opened at the bottom of the slide, and you find yourself surrounded by skeletons. Skeletons? That's inconvenient. The end. Watch that first step. It's a doozy. Okay. So, skeletons is what got me in the end. Much to think about here. Let's pull off the road and wait out the storm. Oh no! You sit in the car with the rain pounding on the metal roof and the twisted branches of the trees scraping on the sides of the car. A horrible, ghostly white face. It's me. Appears in the window right next to you, and just as quickly disappears. You hear scraping coming from the rear window. Run from the car in terror. No thanks. I'm staying right here. As you sit in the car shaking with fear, the scraping noise gets louder and then louder. Okay, so I died in my own car. What a way to go. Make a skeleton sound effect next time? Does it sound like a skeleton? I don't know. Like bones rattling. Okay. This time, I think I will go around the house. Walk to get help. Avoiding the old house. Ooh! Oh no! She needs help. As you continue along the path, a woman runs up to you screaming, "Help! Help! They have taken my baby! Help!" Not her baby. She points behind you to the old house on top of the hill. Please go up there and save my baby. Lady, I have been all through that house, and unless your baby is mad ugly, he's not there. Keep asking questions. Yeah, I have a lot more questions about this baby. You keep asking the woman questions, but she is hysterical. She mutters something about gruesome demons in the old house. She warns you sternly. Never walk in the shadows. If you do, they will get you. They live in the shadows. Weird. Um, Apparently I'm gonna call the neopets cops. Um, Head up the house to look for the woman's baby. Um, what should I do? Should I call the neopets cops or should I head up the house to look for the woman's baby? Okay, I don't trust her. Her baby's gone and she's not even crying. Baby's done for, lady. I feel like if I go back to the car, I'm just gonna get, like, eated. But if I go back to the house, is it gonna be, like, the same that we've been through? Alright, all cops are bastards. Let's go to the house and look for the baby. Oh, what if the baby's in the bushes? What if that's the noise in the bushes? Let's do that. Peering into the bushes, you discover a trapdoor. Steps leading down into the dank, rotting cellar below. Rainwater cascades down upon you from the rooftop above. Walk bravely into the old house. Knock on the door. Descend the steps into the dank cellar. Go into the backyard. I think the only place we haven't been is the backyard. The cellar does seem key. There were other books there, weren't there? Have I been in the backyard? Alright, you know what? Let's read another book. Yes, let's break down the boards. Okay, so I read the book on monsters. There's a book on treasure, and there's a book on history. This time, let's go for the history. You have found a book which describes the ancient history of the old house. It tells of a legend that the house was an abode of an evil monster who has the ability to control the house and sense when people are in it. The book also says the evil monster hates light. Me too, bitch. You're not special. Suddenly, there is a horrible noise, a roar coming down the tunnel. Run back up the stairs. Let's read the third book in the cellar. Read the book on treasure. This ancient tome describes a huge store of treasure on the second floor of the old house. I've been up there and it wasn't that cool. Suddenly there is a horrible noise, a roar coming down the tunnel. Run back up the stairs. Backyard. I think that's the last place we haven't been. Holy shit, there's a lot going on here. A magic fountain? A zoo? Okay. So, I'm trying to read the chat. That sounds important. It does. Zoo, right? In the backyard of the old house, you see a very large fountain filled with black, slimy water. Further back, you can see some large rusted metal cages, giving that part of the yard the look of someone's personal zoo. Okay, what a weird-ass house. Here's my magic fountain of black sludge, and over here you can see my rusty zoo. Thanks for coming. Oh, we get to choose between the abandoned zoo and the swampy, dirty fountain. Maybe the woman's baby's in the zoo. Why are there tigers? Tigers don't exist in Neopia. Okay. Look at them. They're huge, though. The closer you get to the cages, the more detail you can see through the dark, misty air. Like old, moldy bark on the ground. Tall, rusty, open cages that are used to contain large animals. The cage is open. Don't feed the tigers. Try again. Who is regularly feeding the tigers? Because it doesn't seem like anybody but weirdos lives here. Okay, so we gotta try the magic slimy fountain. As you approach it, you realize that at some point in the past it must have been a very elegant fountain, but that time is long past. You try to gaze into the murky depths of the water, but just when you think you can make something out on the bottom of the fountain, it jumps out and swallows you whole. Past time already? Yeah. Okay, so, I think this is just a game where you die. I feel very haunted. It sounds like my car picked the wrong place to break down. And I'm not sure if that woman really has a baby. They did say it was hard. Okay. I guess that's it for Haunted House. Neopets, the Haunted House. Oh, what does that do? Oh! What? That was wicked. I wish I could see it. Oh, I can see it again. Oh, to get eaten by a giant frog. One more time. Alright, that's my end. Okay, so that was epic. If anyone is frequenting the haunted woods this holiday season, I suggest Haunted House. I remember Neopets had like a build your own, choose your own adventure game that I was working on for a while. I wish there were more. Haunted House was A+. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's see. What else should I do? That was fun. The Haunted Woods has like some gems. Let's go to the fairground. As far as I remember, Wheel of Misfortune sucks. It's truly a Wheel of Misfortune. Haunted weaponry, ghost neopets, spooky furniture, scratch cards. Alright, so let's spin the Wheel of Misfortune. You know you want to. It won't hurt much. Okay, I feel like this is actually gonna suck, but we're gonna do it. Whatever shall happen to me. Haunted House is fun. I'm so glad we did that. Oh, I have so many friends online now. Hi, guys.